into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Chris Sale. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. That's outside. And that's how this game gets started. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Jordan Walker. Down the middle for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
There's a strike.
Oh, man, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Sale delivers. Right through their cover. And that's the first out.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black. And
runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Kicks and fires. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And Sale deals right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fouls one off. 2-2. Sale picks over. Edman dives back in, but they got him.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting into that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Matthew Liberatore. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Orlando Arcia. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's in there. 1-1. And a pitch. 1-1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 for 6 in the series so far. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one missed. Ball to strike. That one is absolutely belted. And on the move, heading back. Hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Third in the NL in RBIs this year. That one hooked foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And there's a ball. Great swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Arcia, the runner at third. Acuna at second with 1 away. And it's a 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
1 down. Austin Riley now at the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. He swings and fouls one off.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Kicks and deals. And delivers outside. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Chop to the left side, and he grabs it. Foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter did not at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one fouled off. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Sean Murphy. That's in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Just misses with that one. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Sale back to work. And fires in a fastball at 95. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Just missed. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one's in there. Strike 1. Sale, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And here it comes. And that one is inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The Cards trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Sale ready. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And now 1 and 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Here's a rocket out to left. Kellner brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, down the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
No left field.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits.
3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Michael Harris. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One down, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At second with one away. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, and that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Harris stands at second with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That misses. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Goldie. That ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And there's the strike. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Right through there for a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Two outs.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Redbirds trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air. Olsen under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Matt Olsen up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Albies, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao.
Count 1-0.
And that's in the dirt. The other way, and he beats the shift.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And first offering is fouled off. Albies over at first with 1 away. Strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball still 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. And now the lefty. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed, it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-0. That clips the corner. Here comes the pitch. Outside. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Now a fly ball to right center. Edman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Braves strand one, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back down to number 2 hitter, Jordan Walker. The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. And he deals.
Yeah.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And
Ball
misses
one, no strike.
inside. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Bunt attempt popped up. Now the throw to first on the
he's
run. In there safely. Runner on at first with one gone. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One
And
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on with 1 out, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. And for a strike, it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Over to Albies. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. As the lefty gets to work. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Fought off foul.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Just missed. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. It took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Murphy leads off first with 1 away. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on his pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Orlando Arcia. Pitches in there. 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Edman going back. Didn't quite have enough. Runner tags at second.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ripped towards third. In plenty of time to first. What a play. Inning over. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Mitch Garver. Sale back to work.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 and
Boots it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Davis in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. That just misses. And a count 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Olsen. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Now on the bump, Lance Lynn.
Well, they didn't get much. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Matt Olson. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power.
That's right.
Olsen.
The wind of the pitch. Olsen coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2-1. And there's a strike. Bounced up the middle. Win. And Olsen is set down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies will hit next. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it forward into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Riley
Ball.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Right-hander kick steals. And that one is lifted in the air. Settles under it. Nootbaar squeezes it. Oh, he throws it away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Lind with a throw over.
No, he's in
Albies
there.
dives back in. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count
He
1-0.
really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the 1-0. That one missed.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Righty delivers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Top 6. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. And the pitch. Wynn, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second. Kelnick with a quick throw back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes Tommy Edman. No outs. Runner on second. Hits the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And it's second. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So digging in, Jordan Walker.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Move to second. Win back in on a dive. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. The Cardinals trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. His split numbers between June and July there. Wouldn't chase that time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Nolan Gorman. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And the slider just misses. Moving in the bullpen, Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Joe got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. New pitcher for the Braves, Bryce Elder.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Way to lay off that pitch down. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Next offering is in for a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the brain to it.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, boy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And the batter now, Mitch Garver. Pitch misses. Ball one. And a good eye there.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in Atlanta, stepping in, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Jared Kelly. A strikeout and a walk.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to...
That one ripped right center field. And off the base of the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
All over that one right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall. But still an excellent swing of the bat.
So the batting order turns over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. Just missed. That one misses. And that's ball 3. And a pitch. Splits the plate, and it's a full count.
Helpful.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AV going. Kelman over at second, one down. Right-handed reliever knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And now Orlando Arcia. That one's in there. 1-1. Pitch. Oh, great stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one. Elder, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. And the right-hander deals. Late swing fouled off. Towards first. He handles it himself. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Now it's J.D. Davis. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Sneaks through, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. So the tying run at second. In there at the knees, and 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it. So first and second with 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And another big at bat coming up here. Perfect way to get that kind of run across with 2 outs.
Here comes a new one for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And he grounds one back up the middle. They get the force. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two balls, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Two 1 now. Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Austin Riley up next. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His 150th career homer, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Austin Riley. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And ball one. Misses inside. Ball two. Lynn, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, nobody on. And that's too high, ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So now here's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Sends it across the first. That's out number 3. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. For the top of the 8th, now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And he deals. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez also throwing. Yoan. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Breaking ball inside. Now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt, right through there for a strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The pitch. So now 1-2. And swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some
new pitcher for the Braves, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. And the first offering is not close. going in triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Cards down by a pair here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering misses. It's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back at Truist Park at the plate, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. Going one. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So the lineup flips over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Hey.
First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And that one is inside ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Definitely a guy that calls the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
The pitch. Arenado leading things off and takes a strike. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. A wind and a pitch. On the ground to third, Riley. Whips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now it's the DH, J.D. Davis. 1 for 3. Iglesias, a righty that throws with power. 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. Close, but called a ball, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding into fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, wearing speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The Redbirds down to their final strike. And that is the ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.